Welcome everyone, I am Adam and this is my first video with commentary in English of a shogi game. I would like to present a game from recent tournament from Prague, and this is the game played with Posada Zuluaga. I hope my pronunciation is acceptable. And thank you, Victor, for providing me the Kifu, and I'd like to show it. Tournament went really well for me. I lost only one game in 6 rounds. Is it this game? Let's see what will be the result. You will see at the end. So let's jump right into the game. I'm showing it from the perspective of my side. So basically, I'm Gote, Victor Sente, and we proceed in a very standard way. I choose to play Shiken Bisha in this game, and basically it's a Migi Shiken Bisha from Sente. And in this position, I choose to play something that is probably not usually seen. But since one of his pawns was already pushed, I can try something like that. And looking at this position carefully, if he just takes, I take and then retreat, and it looks like I've obtained something, but it's still an equal game, I would say. While in the game, an exchange happened, and why this is not so good? Because now Sente cannot really take this pawn. There is this bishop drop, which is very severe, forking those two pieces. And if the bishop were here, like in this position, this drop doesn't work anymore because we can defend like that, and silver is being protected, so there is no worry. So funny enough, after this exchange happened already, Sente should play something like that to protect this square from the bishop drop. And okay, he loses the pawn, but this is what should have been played, and it's a little bit funny, difficult to notice in a real game, I would say. But the rook move has been played, and basically I feel here that I'm having an advantage, and I think it's true to say that. So I play this bishop anyway because this square was free, and the defense, I can take this pawn. Silver cannot take it because bishop and rook would, there are too many pieces watching this square, so silver has to run anyway. And it looks like I have a couple of options here. One would be exchange the bishop and drop it here. I can lose it if he takes, but the talking would be pretty strong, so the following line would be something like that, and it looks okay for me. And what happened in the game? I opened the bishop's line, bishop's diagonal, so he has to take, and it would be better for me to just take it with the rook and then take the lance. Instead, I took the lance, and the correct move is just to take the rook, and then probably best possible attack for Sente is to attack knight's head, since it's a weak spot. But he dropped a pawn, and this pawn drop is not a good move in my opinion. But what I think about it, when two amateurs play, it kind of makes sense to make a move like that, because in the future this pawn creates it's really annoying for me, because it can become a talking quickly, and it happened in the game. Well, I'm sure a professional would take a better advantage of the fact that he dropped that pawn, but I'm not a professional, and I'm aware of the fact I can't really take it because I don't want to lose my knight as a result. So I run, and in this case there is Senta do not have a really good follow-up like that. Only obvious moves like this, trying to move the rook later to this square and exchange those pieces. So I take the knight, and it actually happens. I escape my king in advance, because this one move really can save me, quite honestly. Okay, so the exchange happens, and here the question is, what is my next move? I have an advantage. I have to figure out how to continue with the good moves. So I drop the bishop. And well, the idea is, if the dragon runs, I take the lance, but there was a better square to drop a bishop, and it's this one. So if the dragon runs, this silver is yeah, it's threatened to be taken. Okay, and here comes a very interesting move I couldn't see. Knight drop. Well, if I take it, this is not not very pleasant for me. But funny enough, it was the correct line for me to play, abandoning the rook, in exchange for. I mean, I obtained that knight. Well, after the game I can see why it was good for me. This knight created a huge pressure in the game. If we will see it a couple of moves later, and if I take it, my king is safer. And really, king safety is the most important thing in this game. But I chose to run. I was really afraid of that bishop fork, and here he just takes the bishop, giving me the rook, and there was an interesting move. This one. It's difficult to notice, I would say, and I can't really take it, and it becomes very difficult after this kind of line. It's a very difficult position to analyze. Well, instead he took the bishop. I take with the rook, and what to do next? What can Senta do? I was thinking a bishop drop to here, and then push. What was played was this bishop. I ran, and then this. But simply Senta can play this one, saving the bishop for later use, for later drops. But that was what happened, and strong rook drop from me, defensive move, and here I had to assume what to do, because attack or do something about his attacking pieces. And what I was considering was like drop this lance, or maybe attack with the knight. And I was trying to calculate this knight drop and decide whether it's winning for me or not. And after the calculation, I could see that that there is a winning line for me. The correct move was actually this lance drop, but I played the knight because I thought it's winning. And pawn has been promoted right now. So I take, and then I take the silver. He retakes, and then I drop the silver, and it's really a severe threat. But I messed up a little bit. There are a couple of things here to discuss. First of all, in this position, it was better to distract the silver. When he runs, I can move here, and this is a similar threat, right? If the gold takes, there is a gold drop, checkmate. So it's one thing, and second thing is, okay, I take it, it's a little bit of a mistake, but here instead of silver, why not just dropping a pawn? If he takes, what's the next move? It's not a silver drop, because after this I'm chasing this king, still good for me, but after the gold takes there is this move. And it's incredible. Incredible to see a move like that. It's obviously a threat mate, so we have to eliminate this rook, and one can ask, so what did I obtain, like, by taking that pawn and losing my rook? Take a look at that. I can take that silver now, sorry, the knight, promoted knight, and black cannot really take this gold right now because this is a checkmate. So he would have to, you know, sacrifice the bishop like that and drop a rook, like defending this square and attacking this this gold. So yeah, I missed a very nice pawn drop. Instead I played the silver drop, but there is a proper defense to that, unfortunately. I thought there is not, but after, well, when I dropped this knight, I mean when I was calculating, I couldn't see this this pawn drop. When I played silver, I noticed it. Okay, so I don't want to take this gold right now because I'm losing foothold playing like that. There is no really good follow-up for me. I just need to keep adding pieces, and I add a lance. And again, I could have added the pawn, because if he takes now, like that, it's a checkmate. So I could have, you know, saved this lance. Instead, I played the lance, but he found a very good rescuing move, king rounds, and here I really realized that my attack wasn't decisive. So I started thinking, oh, so maybe this defensive lance drop was really the proper move. Okay, it's still not that bad for me. You know, I decided to take it with the lance and continue attacking. What's the best square to run for king? Probably this one. And the question is for me, how do I continue attacking, or what do I do with defending? Because it's not so easy to defend. Like this talking strong, this knight and horse, he might add some pieces. I can quickly lose that silver but just saving it, it's not a big threat to this king. He can continue attacking, like taking this gold. So I really have to figure out a good attack here, and it's not so easy. Eventually, I try to attack like that, which is an obvious attack, but I couldn't notice this move. Wow! Basically, it's I couldn't notice it, and it was so painful to see it being played. It defends the silver, and it's basically a threat mate. If I play like that, let's just pass one move. I want to show you that it's a mate. It's this line, unpromote, and because this pawn hasn't been pushed in this game, I can't really escape here. Well, even if it would be pushed, would be still checkmate, I think, but it's a detail here right now. Well, basically, yeah, this move is very strong. So first of all, my basic need right now is to remove the fret mate. I don't want to be mated, right? I don't want to lose that game. So what did I do? My idea is okay. I abandon this dragon. It's painful, but uh, bishop goes from that very nice line, and yeah, maybe I have still some chance to win this game, even if I'm running out of major pieces. The only one I have is rook here, really not so active. But there was a better way to remove this fret mate, and this is this one. You know, the rook was blocked, and now it's not. Now it defends this square too. So those pieces, you know, do not outnumber me anymore. After this move, I play this defensive move, and I still have this dragon on the board. So that's a very difficult to read line, I think. Instead, we proceeded like that, and here, after some time, I didn't know what to do, quite honestly. So I dropped the silver, and he takes, and then I take, and boom! He quickly plays a knight drop, right? Because he's now it's his turn. I mean, now it's mine, but when he dropped it, it was his turn, and well. I mean, this lance promoted lance move wasn't a check. So he dropped this knight, and I was horrified. I was literally horrified seeing this move because he played it so quickly, so quickly. Okay, I was thinking that a couple of minutes about this lance move and this silver drop played previously, but he dropped the knight so quickly. I already thought it must be a checkmate because otherwise he wouldn't drop it. And I didn't have much time, but still around 10 minutes, and I devoted this time for calculating this checkmate because I wanted to make sure, okay, I'm losing, but I want to see why I'm losing. What's the line for checkmate? I thought, let's treat it like a book problem or something like this. And for a long time I couldn't see anything, any finishing line, and eventually I realized there is one. There is one that finishes me off, and I thought, oh, I think I can just resign in this position. Um, but it was so difficult that I thought, okay, let's play a couple more moves. So the best one here is just take this knight. He drops the silver, I run, and he drops the rook, and I scratch my head and think, isn't this a mistake? Hasn't he just missed the winning line? I take, he drops the silver, I run, and see, he doesn't have any more pieces to drop to here, and it seems like I've escaped. So he takes the gold, but it's already too late. There is this line for me, finishing the game with this simple checkmate. And I was you know, shaking at the end because I thought that I just escaped like an ice storm or something like that. Let's see, he dropped this rook, and I thought this one, and after I take, there is this rook job, have to take, it takes. There is this tricky silver drop. I can't go to this square because of the silver drop. I have to run this way. Another silver drop. King takes. Bishop. I'm sorry, gold. Runs. Talking. And it's incredible, but I escape. So to summarize it, there wasn't a checkmate. And Victor said he was aware of that, and it was frustrating for him that there wasn't anything. And I was very scared that I lost this, but somehow it wasn't a checkmate. So I won this game, and I have to say I was very lucky. I hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to comment the video so I will know what you think about it. And thank you. That's all. Take care.